Hi there guys, right, got a video today on the Landy. I've just been out in it to drop off some parts for paint for my C10 truck that I'm restoring, I suppose. And while I'm out, getting really bad like squealing from power steering or alternator belt. So I've got that to look at, and also I'm getting a vibration through the drivetrain somewhere. Hopefully it's going to be something simple like prop needs a bit of grease or something like that, the prop UJ. So yeah, I'm going to start by tightening up the alternator and power steering belt, and then go from there. Right then, got the bonnet up, got a little bit of light on the situation. So I fitted a hasty power steering kit to this. I didn't use the full kit. I used the power steering pump off the 200 TDI. So I didn't need the power steering pump or some of the pulleys with the kit. Can't really see from here. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Okay. So when I've just checked, here's my alternator belt. I'd say that was all right, but this one here, I think there's quite a bit of play in that. You can twist it right around. So I'll adjust this this belt, and then I'm assuming once I've adjusted this, I'll also have to adjust that. I've just noticed while I'm under here as well that I've got a little weep there from the back heater hose, so I'll nip that up while I'm under here as well. Okay, I've used Michelor clips on these fittings here for the heater pipes, and also put a heater control valve in as well. These are a 8mm head on these, so I can see it's a little bit wet at the top here and at the bottom, so I'm just going to nip both of these up. That could possibly do with a smaller clip on it, really, because it's right at the end of its not the amount, right at the end of where I can tighten it. They're both a bit tight now, so we'll see how that goes. Right, I'm going to adjust this power steering pump belt. Let's see if I can show it on camera what I have to do. I'll put a torch in here already. So here's the pump here. There's a 13mm bolt there that I need to loosen off. One 10mm bolt here, and another one down there. And then just on the side of this, I can't get camera in there, just there. There's like a 1/2 inch square, so you can put a socket in it. Socket, you know, like the head of a ratchet or a bar, in order to adjust it and then tighten it back up. So I'll see if I can film it, but I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see much. Okay, I couldn't get in there with a spanner on the last one, so I can get a ratchet. Just found out I could do with a 3/8 10mm deep socket because I've only got it in 1/2 inch. Okay, I've managed to pull that tight. I've nipped up this first 10mm on one of the adjusters. I have to be careful doing this because the first time I did do this, I hit the ratchet on the radiator and had to have the radiator recalled. So yeah, take a bit of care when you're doing this. Right, that's this belt tightened up, much better than it was. And this one feels a little bit slack. This is a right pain in the backside to do on this, because the adjusters, you have to be able to get to the back of the alternator. I tried messing about for ages with it to try and get the adjusters all so that you have to do it all from this side, but I can't get it to work, so I'll just put it back how it was. But it is a pain to do. I think I'm going to try it as it is and hope that it's not squealing anymore. So yeah, that's that job. Next thing, to grease the prop UJs and see if that was the slight vibration I was getting. Okay, as you can see, I'm under the Landy. Here's the prop and UJ. I've got one grease nipple there and one grease nipple in here. I'm just giving them a clean up before I try and put some grease in it. By the look at that, I've got a leak from the seal at the end of the diff here as well. So I'm not doing that today though, that'll be a job for another time. And our grease. Okay, so I've come back after I've finished that because I struggled with that, having that fixed like rod on the end of the grease gun rather than a flexi cable. So I've just greased up them 2 grease nipples there, and then this one at the opposite end in there. Okay, so I've also noticed that the plate that clamps the spring to the axle and you mount the bottom of the shock to is at an angle. I've obviously tightened up one of the U-bolts unevenly from the other. I'm going to loosen them off, level it up, torque them back up. Okay, so that work seems to have helped it, or sorted it out. It's there's no more squealing belt noise. Power steering's all still working fine. I've just been out for a little drive in it. There's no vibration anymore, so there must have been a little bit of play in one of the parts of that rear prop. Yeah, so if you've stayed this long, watched this long, thanks very much. It'd be great if you could give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, drop me a comment, and yeah, thanks very much. See you guys later. Bye.